Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And welcome to the nightcap here. Hampton Inn Suites pregame show on 939 KTAK. It is the Cheyenne South Bison. Lady Bison are going to host the Riverton Lady Wolverines in the 4th game of the day here on KTAK. James Johnson Invitational in Cheyenne, formerly known as the Taco Johns. And the JV squad here of Riverton boys finishing up, leading by 28 with 1:10 left in this matchup. So, and then we'll start about a 10-minute clock or so till the girls will face off. So we're very excited. Of course, the Riverton Lady Wolverines now sit at, we got to update their record, sit at 2-6. They're facing the 1-6 South Bison. This is the first game of the day. This is why we were all talking about how weird it was that the Lady Wolverines were facing off against the Bison, the Lady Bison, in a primetime matchup, but the boys weren't. South is known to get rocking even when their teams, both of them coming into this weekend, 1-6. They're known to have a great crowd, and it's just weird to play them at noon. Tomorrow we won't have that problem. Friday night, Riverton Wolverines, Lady Wolverines up first, then the Wolverines at Central on a Friday night. It will be rocking there, and I expect it'll be rocking at East on Saturday afternoon. We'll have to wait and see. 4:30 is kind of a weird Saturday tip, at least for us in Riverton. It's not quite as weird, but it is one of these invitationals. So moms and dads and whatnot, if your kid's taking the bus, just be aware that we're probably not going to get home till about 11:30, midnight at the earliest. So good part about this JV game is Dane Cox and Braden Martin getting a good amount of playing time in it, as well as Addison Trujillo. But those two especially knock off some rust and get kind of back in the groove of things as they come off of injury. This is their first weekend back, their first day actually back. So when we return, we'll take a look at the hometown Cheyenne South Lady Bison, and we'll take another look at your Riverton Lady Wolverines here on 939 KTAK and WYO Today.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on WIO Today at 93.9 KTAK. Nightcap here, Lady Bison of Cheyenne South, one of the host teams along with Cheyenne East, Cheyenne Central, and Laramie. Here, and it will be the Lady Bison tonight. Again, they are 1-6. They've lost to Lingle. They've lost to Burns. They've lost to Pine Bluffs. They lost to Southeast. They beat Prospect Ridge, Colorado. They lost to Vista Peak, Colorado. And they lost to Eagle Ridge, Colorado last time out on the 20th of December by 1. Of course, Pep Band is all part of the atmosphere, and they are here and loud, and they're about 2 sections over from me. So hopefully you can still hear me fairly well. As we look at the South Lady Bison, let's get to that real quick. I'd scrolled up on it. South Lady Bison leading scorer is Caitlin Brennan. She is number 21. She doesn't have a class listed next to her on her stat line. She's averaging just under 10 points per game. She also leads the team in rebounds with just over 5. Leading the team in assists is Alexis Pushkar. And that's one of the things where you can kind of tell where the record's coming from as far as 1-6. 1.4 assists per game. Nobody else is over 1 on average. As far as steals, they're led by Michaela McClory, who has 3. They turn the ball over a lot. I mean a lot. Just shy of 28 times per game. That may be the worst turnover margin in the league that I've seen. From three-point, they're a 26% three-point shooting team. Their best shooter is going to be Caitlin Brennan, their leading scorer, at 48% from 3. They don't take a ton of them. From 2, 33%, nothing to write home about. From the free throw line, and that's where this team is going to leave a lot of things open and potentially have a bad season. I hate to say that about a high school team, but they're just awful. I mean, they're 35% from the free throw line. Rachel Johnson's 5 of 6 for 83%, but they don't get the line often and they don't hit it. Their leading scorer is 24%. Their second leading scorer is 31. And it just it gets worse. They do not shoot from the charity stripe really well, so that's going to be a real challenge for them in any game. Any game you want to try and pull an upset, you've got to hit your free throws. Riverton boys, for example, we talked about that the broadcast over at Story just a little bit ago, is they needed to get better at free throws, and in that game they were. And in a close game, that's what you're going to have. So it'll be interesting to see how they deal with the massive turnover problem against Riverton. And let's not sugarcoat it. The Riverton Lady Wolverines, of course, have their own turnover woes at turning the ball over 21.9, almost 22 times per game. But Riverton, 57% as a team from the charity stripe, that's not good. But in the hands of Lexi Taylor, in the hands of Taylor Leesburg, in the hands of Carson Vosica, the ones you expect to score, and Timbry Mathil for that matter, 3 of the 4 are really good at. Timbry Mathil, a work in progress. Leading your Lady Wolverines in scoring, Carson Vosica. They need to get her back up there in the double digits again. She always, when you only score 20 points, no one really had a great day. She scored 4 in the earlier game. Leading rebounder is Tatum Tyre at 5 for your Wolverines. Taylor Leesburg leads the team in assists and steals. Timber Mathil leads the team in offensive rebounds. So turnovers is an issue, as we said. Leading the team in turnovers, Lexi Taylor was 7.7 per game. Now that's a bit of a misnomer. Caitlin Brennan leads them with 6.4, but they got several over 3 turnovers a game. And Lexi Taylor got a ton of turnovers in that one game against, I do believe it was Lovell, where Taylor Leesburg got in trouble, or it might have been Sheridan. She's a post player. She's not a guard. And that's where you can take advantage of the team, and where if I'm South's coach, I want to take advantage of the Riverton Lady Wolverines. I want to try and bait Taylor Leesburg into fouls, because when the guards at depth at guard is not something they have. They've got some bigs that can come in. Kimber Mathil can come in. Taryn Weber can come and play small, and a little bit of the 4 spot as well. Of course, Aspen Gordon can come in, play the 5, the 4, or in a push, maybe the 3. But at guard, you can tell they're trying to look at Van Fleet, but people, when Leesburg goes out, the pressure turns up, and they have been able to turn them over. And asking post players to bring the ball up is usually not a good idea. So unless you have to, and that's where we've been as the Lady Wolverines, having to have them bring it up when Leesburg's in foul trouble. So we're about 4 minutes away from tip-off in this game. When we come back, it'll be time for the Ranger Keys the Game here on WYO Today at 939 KTAK.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
And welcome back to WYO Today, 939 KTAK. It is the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. Ranger Keys the game. Going to be real simple. Win the turnover battle and play the defense you're capable of playing. Got to score more points, but I think against this team, I don't think South has the defense that Southeast has. Southeast, kind of a mirror image of Riverton in a way, and that's why a great effort on defense. Not the most overly skilled on offense as far as not going to put up 20, 30 points out of a player. And that's why you saw a 1-point fourth quarter to some extent. I'm just not used to seeing it when it's a 6-point game going into the fourth. So Coach Bosner was not happy. Got a chance to talk to him pregame. We didn't have him on the postgame show because we were headed over to Story, but we're back here, and Riverton going to have to hopefully look to do what they did down in Rock Springs and get that movement going against Kimmerer. Do the same thing at South and get some points early and get up and try be able to not necessarily relax, but really just play kind of loose and free without the nerves. So win the turnover battle. You're facing a team that turns the ball over almost 28 times per game. So it's doable. When we return, it'll be time for the Rappo starting lineup here. Rappo first starting lineup here on WYO Today and KTAK.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
And welcome back. Time for the Rapo first starting lineup. First for the home. Oh, no, we're going to National Anthem, so we'll be right back here on 93.9 KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
And welcome back. Before we head into the Rapo first starting lineup, we do have a final for you. Lady Cats of Thermopolis lose to the Lady Chiefs of Wyoming Indians 66-51. At half, it is the Thermopolis Bobcats up 28-24 in Ethany in a game 1 versus 2. And for those tuning in here to watch family or whatnot, wondering what the college football playoff score is, it is 17-13. A reminder also, we'll have games all day tomorrow, 6 and 7:30 on KTAK. Wyoming Indians off, Thermopolis is off. Lander will be playing tomorrow. I think their first game's like at noon. I'll verify that. And, of course, on Saturday night at 8 p.m. On KWYW, we will have Wyoming Indian. I think there's also a Wyoming game, so we'll verify. Of course, this is one cool introduction here. First starting in the Rapo first starting lineups for South, it'll be number 3 Rios Turner, number 13 Pushkar, number 14 McClory, number 25 Johnson, and number 32 Mateo. They are led by Coach Hastings. The Bosner-led Riverton Wolverines, it will be, as always, Carson Vosika, Talon Leesburg, Tatum Tyra, Lexi Taylor, and Timbri Mathil. When we return, it'll be time to tip things off here on WYO Today.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
And here we go with the tip-off. It is won by Riverton. Lexi Taylor into the paint, turn around at the elbow, up and good. Nice start, and Riverton leads 2-0 here in the early going over the South Lady Bison. Into the front court. Bison looking to go to the elbow. It's denied, and they'll get it back out to Pushkar. Pushkar will drop back a little bit now, go to her right. Looking to go to the free throw line. 15-footer by McClory. Missed. Rebound is by Tatum Tyra. Leesburg, long outlet pass to Taylor. Taylor to Leesburg. Leesburg to Vosika on the low block. She turns, fires up and good. Quickly, 4-0 Riverton. This is more what I'm talking about. South into the front court. Pushkar with it, gets a screen to try and free herself from Vosika. Looking underneath, gets it inside to, didn't see the number, long outlet pass, fumbled away by Riverton. It'll be the first turnover against the Lady Wolverines, and looking to break. Timmery Mathil trying to catch back up. Leesburg able to save it from going out of bounds, and that should be a walk. It is. It will be a turnover against the South Lady Bison. Missing that shot earlier where I was trying to give you a number. That was on a number 33. We don't have a 33. I'm guessing Mateo, actually. And just in a different number, but I could be wrong. We shall see. Inbound to Leesburg after the turnover. Goes to Taylor on the right wing. Taylor looking for a cutting. Mathil gets it to her. She's stuck underneath. Has to get it out to Leesburg. Looking inside for Vosika. She turns. Fires. Good. 6-0 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. And Vosika has a quick 4 with 6:11 to play in the first quarter. Over the timeline is Pushkar. Pushkar getting it to McClory. McClory going to her right, gets it over to Brennan, who had checked in. Brennan to McClory for 3, no good. Rebound is confused by Riverton. 2 people went for it, and then they stopped. So South gets the rebound. It's McClory. Over to Johnson. Johnson in the quarter looking underneath. Gets it underneath to McClory, and it's slapped out of bounds by the Lady Wolverines with 5:38 to play in the quarter. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound from point-blank range, miss. Rebound by Brennan, put up and good. 6-2, 5:28 to play in the first quarter. Riverton getting over half court, gets it Taylor. Taylor for 3, no good. Rebound by Mateo. South looking to push things a little bit. Had a look for 3. McClory says no, and they swing it around to Pushkar. Pushkar will shoot the 3. Up and no good. Tyra with the rebound. Leesburg looking to push. Long outlet pass to Mathil. Just too far. It'll be turnover number 2 of the day, or the evening, against Riverton. Again, I've said this every broadcast, and I think some of y'all have watched them all. Hi, Tyler. Good friend of ours, Tyler Camps. He always tuning in to the Riverton games. Shot clock in effect for this tournament. They've been saying they were going to use it some in tournaments or invitationals, and we hadn't seen it at Rock Springs or in Casper. This is the first time we see it, as they look to feed the low block to South, and they'll throw it away over the over the baseline. Turnover number 2 against the Lady Bison comes with 4:43 to play. Long pass to Mathil. Mathil to Tyra. Tyra going to shoot a 3. Air balls it long. Rebound by the Bison. So anyway, we got shot clock, and next year will be mandatory in all varsity games for 4A, and I think 3A as well. Driving in, putting it up, a nice floater by Pushkar. She gets her first 2, and it's now 6-4. Long outlet pass to Vosika, puts it up, good. Nice little answer. She now has 6, and it's 8-4, and we have a timeout, 30-second one by the South Lady Bison. We'll take it with them and be right back here on WIO Today and KTAK.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
And welcome back. Lady Bison and Lady Wolverines, 8-4 Lady Wolverines currently. Out of the timeout, it'll be Lady Bison ball, 4:14 to play. Riverton up 8-4. Carson Vosica with 6. Lexi Taylor with the other 2. Long pass, been kind of the theme of today, and this one's going to be thrown away. Lexi Taylor grabs it. She's going to get called for a walk, but the weird part is Bosner's right. She got bumped. So it'll stay with the Lady Bison here. Inbound, going to attempt a long three as Pushkar misses badly. Rebound by Riverton. Riverton quickly into the front court. They get to Vosica underneath. Good. She's on fire for those who remember NBA Jam, the video game. Has 8 of Riverton's 10. South needs an answer. They get it into Brennan. Brennan puts it up, no good. Rebound by Leesburg. They're going to try and pressure her a little bit. Long pass to Timbry Mathil to Taylor. Taylor for 3. In and out, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Coming away with it was Mathil, but they're going to say it was tied up long enough. That was kind of a quick whistle. She definitely won that battle. Possession arrow favors the Lady Bison, who trail by 6 with 3:15 to play here in the first quarter. 1-2-2 trap being set up. And it is a turnover. They're letting them play physical. I'll give them that. Going underneath for Vosica, puts it up. She now has 10. Goodness. 12-2. Carson Vosica, the sophomore, with 10. Long pass. This one completed. They'll bring it into the paint, put it up. Good by Brennan. And quickly, long pass to Vosica. Vosica underneath to Mathil. Mathil puts it up, good. (14-6), Lady Wolverines on top, and it's been underneath long outlet passes and breaking. What we saw against Kimber that we asked for, and we've got some people hitting the dirt. Taylor and McClory hit the dirt, and Taylor's going to get the foul called. Massive collision there. Team first and her first of the quarter. First foul called on anybody. Comes with 2:19 to play in the first quarter. Some substitutions going on for the Lady Bison. Bison's going to swing it around the corner. They get it to Johnson. Johnson cross court to McClory. McClory for 3, leaves it short. Rebound is going to be followed up. No one box out the shooter. McClory with it. She'll get it to Moore. Moore to Johnson on the right wing. Looking in the paint. They get into Mateo. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Aspen Gordon, who's checked in. Long outlet pass. Theme of today to Timbry Mathil. She's at the high block. Turns. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Gordon. Gordon puts it up. No good. Rebound by Mathil. No, they're going to call a hold on Timbry. That's okay. We'll take it, I guess. We'll be nice. Timbry Mathil, her first, team second. Comes with 1:42 in the first. His current score 14-6. Riverton on top. Riverton extend the pressure about 2/3 court. Looking to trap, and they induce a throwaway. Leesburg going to box out and let it just go out of bounds. That'll be turnover number 4 against the South Lady Bison. Inbound to Leesburg. Leesburg to Taylor on the right wing, now to Aspen Gordon down in the corner. Aspen looking underneath from Mathil, gets it to her. She misses, gets her own rebound, and she tries to go up, and this time she's going to be held. Foul is against number 11. That is Moore. That'll be her first, team first of the quarter. Vosika going to come out now as, let's see here, Tatum Tyra comes back in. You know they're looking for this little touch pass instead of bounce pass into traffic, but they get it right back to Taylor. Nicely executed. Had everybody fooled, including me, and Taylor puts it up and extends the lead out to 10 points, 16-6. Lady Wolverines. Bison bring it over half court. They're immediately met by the trap. Looking to go over, and she's going to step out of bounds. Will Moore, and that will be turnover number 5 against the Lady Bison. 52 seconds left in the first. Riverton up 16-6. Inbound to Leesburg. She brings it over as clock ticks under 45 seconds. Going to Mathil, to Tyra, back out to the wing to Leesburg. Leesburg jumps free, 3 on the way. God! 3 from Taylor Leesburg. Her first points of the game are a big 3, and it's now 19-6. Riverton Lady Wolverines on top with 26 seconds left. Met by the half-court trap. This time they do break it, at least momentarily. They get Johnson looking underneath from Mateo, puts it up, no good. Gordon fights for the rebounds, and Mateo comes away with it with 14 seconds left. Mateo partially stripped. It will go out of bounds off of Riverton. It's Lexi Taylor. So with 10 seconds left, it'll be, let's get you a better view there. It will be Lady Bison ball, and they've got to inbound from a corner, which when a team likes to play aggressive defense, as Riverton does, it's not the easiest place. But Riverton will concede the outlet pass to McClory a little bit away from the basket. Looking inside from Mateo. Gets in. She turns around with 4 seconds. No good. Mathil, Leesburg, long heave, no good. So at the end of 1, it is 19-6. Riverton on top. We'll be right back with the second quarter here on WYO Today and 93.9 KTAK.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
And welcome back. 19-6 as we start the second. Riverton Lady Wolverines playing like they did against Kimber, playing like, quite honestly, 2 out of 3 games they played down in Rock Springs and Green River when they won 2 out of 3 there. Nobody in any real kind of foul trouble for either team. And it'll start out as Riverton basketball's possession error favors them. Going left to right on your radio dial are the Wolverines. Vosika, it'll be Vosika, Leesburg, Tyra, Aspen, Gordon, and Mathil. They get inside to Vosika, and guess what? She's now got 12. Looking for the long outlet pass, well overthrown. Trying to duplicate what Riverton's done. That'll be the 6th turnover of the day against the Lady Bison. Lady Bison going to extend the press. Not sure that's the thing to do. Long pass to Timbry Mathil. Mathil to Gordon. Gordon underneath for, Vosika just can't bring it in. And that'll be turnover number 3. And only turnover number 3 against the Lady Wolverines. Inbound by the Bison. They're going to try and get over half court. They're failing to do so, but it gets tipped back, and now they finally do. They're going to shoot a three. No good by Pushkar. Rebound comes away to Leesburg. Leesburg looking to push action, but this time no long pass as she brings over the timeline to Mathil. Mathil makes a move looking for Tyra, and she's going to be blocked along the way. So that'll be the first foul of the quarter against the Lady Bison. It is going to go against Pushkar. That's her first. Team first of the quarter. Looking to inbound will be Mathil. Mathil into Leesburg on a nice cut, and Leesburg just can't finish it. Rebound by South. McClory looking to push things. Gets it up court to take a shot, no good, and we're going to get a tie-up here. Possession arrow favors the Lady Bison. 6:45 left, 20 in the half, 21-6 Riverton. Inbound to Mateo. They turn around, get it into Brennan, no good. Rebound by Tyra. Tyra about to lose control of it. Leesburg driving for it. Leesburg gets it to Tyra, and now Riverton might have some numbers. Tyra to Vosika, and Vosika just can't handle it. Wasn't the greatest pass either, in fairness. She was able to only get one hand on it. So go over to South Lady Bison. It will be the fourth turnover against the Lady Wolverines. Here's the trap. Looking to break it. They get to Pushkar. Pushkar to McClory. Pushkar now going to Johnson in the near corner, looking inside, and almost stolen away. Tyra and Leesburg had an opportunity for it. Checking in will be Moore for South. Riverton going to roll with who they've had out there since the start of the second quarter. Inbound to Johnson. Weird fadeaway, but up and good. Leesburg, long pass to Timmery Mathil. That's been a theme. Inside to Tyra. Tyra turns, fires. I don't know how it didn't go down, but it didn't. Rebound is going to be tied up. We will have a possession arrow situation, and it favors the Riverton Lady Wolverines. Theme of the day, long passes to Mathil, and usually then she goes to Vosika. Mathil, setting the picket fence there for a second from Hoosiers for Vosika. Didn't get it in, and they get into Aspen Gordon, though. She puts up no good. And on the rebound, it's going to be Timbery Mathil getting her second foul called. Be the first of the quarter. Comes with 5:51 to play in the half. Riverton with a 13-point lead. Mathil will go sit down, and Lexi Taylor will come in her stead. Inbound by the Bison. They bring it over. They go immediately to the paint for Mateo. Mateo out for Johnson. Johnson cross court for number 21, just forgot the name, Brennan, who drives in, misses a shot. Taylor comes out of the pack with the rebound. Taylor looking to push it. They're just going to open up for her. She goes in, misses the shot, but will go to the line to shoot two. Second foul of the quarter. Again, this one against Brennan. That's her first, team second. Taylor from the line looking for a couple of free throws. First one on the way, up and good. Spins it in her hands as her normal routine. Second one on the way, up and good. 23-8 now, 5:25 to play in the first half. And we have a whistle immediately after crossing midcourt. My guess is shot clock, because no, the clock's still moving. Oh, they didn't start it soon enough, I guess. It was literally 1 second. They adjusted the clock. They called timeout as South got it into the paint to adjust the clock by 1 second. Okay. Inbound this time to Moore. Moore gets it to Pushkar. Pushkar going to Johnson. Now back to Moore. Moore for a corner three. Up and good. Inside to Tyra. Tyra puts it up. No good. Gets her own rebound. And she's going to get called for a walk on the rebound. She kind of went up and down. So that'll be turnover number 5 against Riverton. 23-11. Inbound to Pushkar, and she will slowly bring it up as she sees what looks like a 1-2-1-1 or a 1-3-1 waiting her. And they break it relatively easily there, but they miss the shot, and rebound is by Vosika. Vosika to Taylor. Back to Vosika to Leesburg, back to Vosika to Taylor. Taylor on the wing, looking inside for Gordon. Gordon picks up her dribble, out to Taylor. 19 seconds on the shot clock to Gordon on the wing. Gordon looking to drive, picks it up, gets it to Vosika, to Taylor. Taylor for three, in and out, no good. Aspen Gordon has the rebound and is hit pretty hard on it, and then we'll say it goes out of bounds off Johnson. Johnson down for a second. Teammates come and help pick her up. She just ran into to Aspen Gordon. Aspen Gordon, tough cookie. Leesburg will inbound it with 4:08 to play in the half and a 12-point lead. Inbound is to Tyra. Tyra gets a screen from Taylor. Goes to Vosika. Vosika to Leesburg. Leesburg top the key, now steps back. Leesburg to Gordon on the wing. Gordon looking inside for Taylor, gets it into her. Taylor puts it up and is fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. Be the third team foul of the quarter. And it's going to be against Moore. That's her second. Taylor at the line, where she is 2 for 2 so far. She has 6 points on the day. Taylor has to run off real quick. I'm not sure where she's going. She's gone to her backpack. So going to get. We're going to stop talking right now. We're going to take the break with them. We'll be right back on 939 KTAK.
Look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Okay, looks like it was a contact situation. Didn't want to get us too deep in trouble there as she just leaned her head back. Not sure if she put in new contact or she rushed up there or brought her purse to Timbury. And it was either drops or it's a new contact. She ran all the way up into the stands to grab her backpack, and then we saw her tilt her head back and blink in her eye. So contact must have fallen out, and I guess the days now of them getting it off the floor and searching for it are gone in the disposable error, and she misses the first free throw. Looks like Taryn Weber's going to come into the game. Looks like she's coming in for Taylor. I think with Taylor putting in the new contact with vision and whatnot, trying to get used to it, the only reason she's out here is because she's shooting the free throws. She did miss the first. Second one pending. We had the wrong score on the scoreboard. She does hit the second to make it 24-11. Now 3 of 4 from the line and changing out of contact right before. That's pretty impressive. 24-11, 3:51 to play in the first half. Inbound is to Pushkar. She's met by Carson Vosika about the time she hits that volleyball line. Gotten to Brennan. Brennan to McClory. McClory looking inside, and they're going to get Aspen Gordon with a push. That'll be Aspen's first foul. It'll be team's second of the quarter. .338 to go. Inbounding under their own basket is South. They get it into Schrader, who came in. Schrader up top to Brennan. Over the side, they go into the paint for Schrader. Schrader turns, fires, no good. Rebound by Tyra. Tyra to Leesburg. See if they try and get to Vosica here. They haven't touched her in a while. To Weber. Weber on the wing. Over to Aspen Gordon. Aspen Gordon looking inside for Tyra. Tyra picks up her dribble, and she's going to get a 3-second call. Something they put an emphasis on, I'm guessing, here, because this is the third or fourth time we've mentioned it. So it'll be a turnover against Riverton. It'll be the 6th of the day. They now both have 6. Pushkar to Brennan. And Taryn Weber steps in front of the intended pass. Tried to get to Vosica, turns it over, so now they both have 7. Long pass by South, and it's going to be a turnover. So suddenly, turnover fest as it goes out of bounds on the far sideline with 2:51 to play here in this matchup. Gordon to Leesburg, now to Weber. Weber off a screen, gets it to Gordon. Gordon to Vosica. Vosica from 17. Well short. Rebound by South. And now we're on the floor. Weber with the gets the turnover. They get it into Aspen Gordon, and she misses the layup. Pushkar. And Pushkar's going to walk where she gets it. So now they have 10 turnovers. South suddenly just didn't like the fact that Riverton was tied with them in the turnover department. This has been one sloppy about 52 seconds by both teams. Inbound by Gordon to Vosica. Vosica dribbles in, gets into Tyra. Tyra puts up, and how's that not a foul? That was all wrist, but they're going to say clean block, I guess. But okay, South on the drive, and on this one, now they call a push. Foul is against Taryn Weber. It's her first. It'll be the team third of the quarter. Comes with 2:10 to play in the first half. Inbound is to McClory. McClory to Pushkar, back over to McClory. Back to Pushkar up top. Going to the left for Moore, and they're going to try a 3 here in the corner by Brennan. It's missed, but South does get the offensive rebound. Kicks out to the point. Brennan driving, and now we're on the ground again. And it's going to go possession arrow. This one will favor Riverton, or should. Why are they favoring South? The arrow's pointing. Okay, never mind. So it'll favor Riverton next time. South will have the ball here. Looking to inbound. Does so to Moore at the elbow, and she backs all the way out past the 3-point line. Now they're trying to hand it off. Leesburg trying to steal it. Almost had it. And, in fact, she is going to get credit for the turnover because 14 is going to reach back and grab her. That is McClory. That is her first, team fourth. So Riverton will be next foul that's non-offensive foul will be in the bonus. Minute 35 left, 24-11. We've been kind of stagnant here. Leesburg into Vosica. Vosica turns, fires good. That's more like what we saw early on. She now has 14, and it's 26-11. Johnson's going to turn it over on a pass, and that was just simple pass, just too high. Johnson tries to save it, and suddenly they went from 7 to 12 turnovers in less than 2 minutes. Inbound is Talon Leesburg. Minute 15 to play in the half. Goes to Gordon on the left wing. Gordon to Vosica in the corner. Vosica picks up her dribble, gets it to Weber up top. Weber off a screen by Vosica, was looking for a little pick and roll, wasn't there. And now Leesburg's going to turn the ball over, trying to bounce it in to, I think, Weber. On the drive, puts up a wild shot. Rebound is by Mateo, gets it, puts it up, no good, but she will go to the line. So now both teams will be in the bonus next foul. Foul is against Taryn Weber. That is her second, team fourth. 53 seconds left. Taking forever to shoot this free throw. Took a lot more dribbles than I'm used to, and she leaves it well short. She took 9. But, hey, your routine is your routine for shooting free throws. Taylor going to come back in now. Coming in will be Rios Turner as well for South. She dribbles it with her right hand like 3 times, and then 2 hands 3 times, and then left hand 3 times. Oh, no, she added 3 more, so this time 12. She is lefty, and that's 10 seconds. That will be a turnover. You're allowed 10 seconds to shoot your free throw. You're not going to get 12 dribbles in, especially 12 slow dribbles. Gordon inbounds at Leesburg as we go under 50 seconds. A little bit of token pressure extended. Leesburg to Taylor. Taylor to Tyra. Tyra turns in, tries to power dribble up. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It will be a turnover against Riverton. Wolverines up 26-11. Pace is slown offensively. Johnson looking to get it to Taylor. Oh, Taylor's going to foul. As they were looking to get it to Brennan. It'll be Taylor's second. Of course, that's team fifth, so we'll see him Brennan to the line to shoot 2. I miss the old days of 1-and-1, though. I really do. First one up and in and out, no good for Brennan. .30 seconds flat left here. Second one on its way, up and good. The Riverton bring it up. Do they hold for the last shot is the question. Taylor with it. Taylor to Gordon. Gordon. Top of the key, goes to Vosica underneath, or in the corner, back into the paint to Vosica. Vosica out to Gordon, 13 seconds left, gets out to Taylor. Taylor, a nice little runner, no good though. Rebound by South. South will look to push here with 4 seconds left, and they're gonna throw it well out of bounds with 2 seconds left. Okay, from Ethity, Wyoming Indian, and Thermopolis living up to the billing of 1 versus 2 as they go to overtime. And inbound, Leesburg's not going to get anything off, and that will take us to half. So, at the half, Riverton Lady Wolverines 26, South Lady Bison 12. We'll be right back with the Ranger Halftime Show here on WYO Today.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Welcome to the Ranger Halftime Show here on Wire Today 939 KTAK. As we look at the stats in this 26-12 Riverton Lady Wolverine lead, we'll start off with South. South leading scorer is Brennan, who has 5. Moore has 3, and then Pushkar and Johnson each with 2. They have 13 turnovers as well, which technically is under their average. They've scored 6 in each quarter. They're on path right now for 26 turnovers. They average just under 28. For Riverton, great first quarter, slowed down greatly in the second quarter. Had 19 at the end of 1, 26 at the end of 2, only scoring 7. 9 turnovers, so they're on pace under their average as well. Leading all scorers by far is Carson Vosica, the sophomore, with 14. Lexi Taylor has 7. Leesburg with 3. And Timbry Mathill with 2. Again, we do know that Wyoming Indian, and we're going to try and get you an updated score here, and Thermopolis have gone to overtime. That's a 1-versus-2 battle. Right now, it looked like it was 54-50. Not sure they're at commercial break at the moment. Cordell, of course, has 2 fractures in his back. We got that reported, and it's being talked about on the YouTube channel. It is 56-52 in OT right now. Thermopolis leading. Thermopolis, of course, 3-1. Their only loss is to number 2 4A Green River. And then the Chiefs are 8-1. Their loss to Lodge Grass out of Montana. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. We do know second goal at the Miami 5. Ole Miss trailing by 1 to Miami, 17-16. Ole Miss trying to put it through here. But we'll keep an eye on that as well for you as you're watching Riverton basketball. Would you rather be anywhere else? I wouldn't. tomorrow, a reminder, 6 and 7:30, big game against two very physical opponents. Cheyenne Central, 6 o'clock for the girls, 7:30 for the boys on a Friday night. Ought to be a raucous atmosphere, to say the least. All right, when we return, it'll be time for the third quarter here on WYO Today at 93.9 KTAK.
Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And welcome back. It's 56-56, by the way, for the Chiefs in Thermopolis. Chiefs just called for the Thermopolis Bobcats just called for an offensive foul, and they'll take a full timeout. Looks to be about 24 and a half seconds left. But we are back here for the third quarter, 26-12 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. It'll start out being the ball of... Well, it's going to be the Bison. I'm confused now because I haven't seen a jump ball since then. So the next one will be for Riverton. Of course, fouls will reset. So neither team going to start out in the bonus. It'll be Leesburg, Mathil, Vosika, Tyron, Taylor. Floater put up by Pushkar, up and good. So good start if you're a fan of South. And quickly down floor, Timbry Mathil going to answer. And it's now 28-14. Stolen away. Trying to get it past half court. They get Leesburg, and there's going to be a block. And she kind of reacts kind of poorly against it. But it was definitely a blocking foul. Sent Taylor Leesburg to the line. where she'll look for her 4th and 5th points. This will be the first free throws that they've shot all day, or all game, I should say, and this one's left short. So it'll stay 28-14. Wyoming Indian with the ball, going to have a chance to win this game as we pay attention to it. 17-19 as Ole Miss has taken the free throw, or taken the field goal, take the lead midway through the 4th. 7:23 left here. Leesburg hits the second and is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Trying to pressure, and they're going to deflect a pass, but unable to hold it in. It'll go out of bounds. It will remain South Lady Bison basketball. 7:14 to play here in the 3rd. I'm not sure what happened. Chiefs lead 58-56. Thermopolis with the basketball now. 19 seconds left on the shot clock as South inbounds here. South's going to swing it outside. They're going to look for a 3. Left it no good. Carson Vosico with the rebound. Vosica into the front court, gets it to Taylor for 3. Short, no good. Rebound by Tyra, puts it up and good. Tyra's first points of the day. South dribbles right into the trap. Not the right place to put it, and it will be a possession or a ball. Should go over to Riverton here. And it will. Looks like waning seconds. Chiefs are now up 3 as they had a free throw. And looking into the paint, and Riverton's going to draw a foul again. This one will be just inbounds as there's no shooting involved. But that foul is going to go again. Number 33, that's her first, team second of the quarter. And it's sent inbounds to Vosica, I think. Puts it up and good. Now 33, and here's another steal. Mathil to Vosica. Vosica trying to just ran under it a little bit and cannot finish it. 15 turnovers now on the day, but this defense is really working its magic. Mathil leading the press here. Long pass to break the 10 seconds is complete. Driving into the paint now, kicking it back out. Bobcats do lose to the Chiefs 59-56 in overtime. Swinging around the horn is Cheyenne South, going to attempt a 3, no good. Johnson going to try and track down the rebound, does, but now dribbles into a trap. And it's going to go out of bounds for turnover number 16. 5:28 to play. Riverton, not really been much of a game the whole time. There's been some slow moments, but South unable to do anything. And how do you not call that? And they do. It's an intentional foul. That's dirty. I'm sorry. Mathil will get the basket. And she was just nailed in the face, ladies and gentlemen, by number 33. He initially signaled intentional. I'm not sure he's going to give it to him. As after the shot, though, Mathil lines up the free throw, leaves it a little short, but it does have the spin to get up and over, and it is 36-14. And we've got some sort of call here. I'm confused on what it is. Must have been touched by Leesburg smiling. She must have touched it, trying to set up the trap, but was standing out of bounds. Going inside, Taylor able to get a hand deflect it. That'll be turnover number 17. And here comes Riverton looking for the break, gets it to Tyra. Tyra dribbles in, shoots from about 6, unable to get it up and good. And now we go to the ground, and we will have a jump ball or possession arrow situation. Guess we shouldn't call it jump ball anymore. It will go over to the Lady Bison here. as the possession arrow favored them with 4:57 to play in the third quarter. 22-point lead. Pushkar not happy, saying go there. They finally get it across. They're going to attempt a long three off the glass by Brennan. She now has 8. And Riverton looking to push right back to Mathil. Puts it up, no good. Vosika with the rebound. She's going to lose control, though. And South will have it, down 19. Looking to go to the left side. Now over to Pushkar. Pushkar for a long 3. No good. Rebound by Taylor. And Taylor's going to get called for a walk. I think Coach Bosner wants it called for a shove. Aspen Gordon now going to check in. And Miami has answered in less than a minute and 50 seconds. They lead 24-19 and have the ball. So I don't know what happened there, but that is your view from the college semifinal. Inbound is by South, trying to get Johnson stolen away for turnover number 18. Riverton's got numbers. Mathil to Vosika. Vosika puts it off the glass, up and good. Vosika now with 18. Sends the lead out to 21. Long pass to Johnson. Johnson looking to get into Mateo. Taylor strips away, and they may have numbers again. It's 3-on-2. If she gets back, she did not get down court, and they wisely slow it up. Leesburg with it, driving in from the free throw line, and has it stolen away for turnover number 11 against Riverton. Bringing it up, putting it up and good by McClory. Her first 2 of the game, and it's 38-19 in favor of Riverton. 3:24 to play in the third. Long pass to Taylor. Taylor underneath for Gordon. They just left her. I mean, when I say they just left her, they just left Gordon like, meh. Gordon's first points of the game extends the lead back out to 21. 22's been its greatest, and that's going to be up and down. Good job by Leesburg to keep it from going anywhere. So it's going to be a walk and a turnover by Brennan there. That is that's number 19 now. Van Fleet coming in, as well as Taryn Weber for Riverton. Inbound by Leesburg, not by Leesburg, to Taylor, and they're going to lose. She's going to lose control of it. It'll be turnover number 12 against the Lady Wolverines. Comes with 3:01 left in the third. Riverton with a comfortable 40-19 lead. Inbound, long pass to clear the timeline by South, and South is now going to throw it away. They're going to say last touch, I'm guessing, by Taryn Weber. She must have gotten a hand on it, so it'll stay with the Lady Bison here in the third quarter. Inbound, three-pointer on its way, up and good by Brennan. She's hit 2 in a row now. And they're trying to force a turnover. They get to Van Fleet, though. Van Fleet to Taylor. Taylor looking to drive in, and timeout going to be called by Coach Bosner. We'll take it with them here with 2:35 left, 40-22. Riverton on top here on Wired Today at 939 KTAK.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back. 40-22 in favor of Riverton. Lady Wolverines playing very well. To Mathill, now to Taylor, trying to get to Van Fleet, does so. Up around half court, now to Weber on the left wing. Weber with 12 seconds on the shot clock, going to her right, gets it to Taylor. Taylor into the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebound by South. Mathill, and they got her to walk. She got confused, didn't know what to do. 20 turnovers now on the day against South. Good job by Mathill. That's one unique part of Riverton's game is on a miss, they'll pressure. They pressure at every given opportunity, and it's what gives them a chance. And looking to get to 3 and 6 here against South. Weber looking to inbound, it can't. Finally gets into Van Fleet. Van Fleet to Leesburg. Leesburg underneath the Vosica, and she misses. She didn't use the glass that time, and we get a foul on Timbry Mathill on the rebound. That'll be her third, team first of the quarter. And here's the 1-3-1 pressure. And here they go trying to trap, and they're going to get her to walk. 21 turnovers now against South. This pressure defense of the Lady Wolverines really working. And it's going to get them some wins they maybe shouldn't get as far as with offensive talent or things of that nature, just because of how they can play. But this is the blueprint. Run and turn them over. Mathill running in, puts it up wildly. No good. Rebound by Vosica, up and good. Vosica now with 20. And the lead is out to 20. Of course, the biggest lead of the day for Riverton. And Leesburg picks it off like she's playing safety. Lays it up and good. Just ran right in front of that one. And we've now matched the largest lead of the day. 22 for the Riverton Lady Wolverines with 1:21 to play in the third. South looking to bring it up. Going into the front court on a long pass. And they've got an easy look and one. They had an easy look for Schrader. She puts up her first 2 of the day, and she will draw the foul and go for the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul is against Taryn Weber. That's her third. Schrader up and good with the free throw. 44-25, minute 08 left in the third to Van Fleet. Van Fleet underneath for Mathill. Mathill to Vosica, puts it up. No good, just a little too hard. I think she was anticipating contact that never really came. And stolen away by Leesburg. Leesburg to Mathill. Mathill to Vosica. Vosica turns from 8 feet, up and good. (46-25), 38 seconds left in the third. South able to break the press, looking underneath, wide open. She did stutter step. She misses on the offensive rebound, does number 11, that is Moore, and we have all sorts of whistles as we go to the ground. It's going to be a tied up ball. It should go over to Riverton here. It will. Means most likely the beginning of the fourth, it will be South Bison ball. So a lot of substitutions going on here for the Lady Bison with 23 seconds left in the third. Inbound is to Leesburg. 20 seconds to go in the third. Leesburg over midcourt. Looking to go to the right, 12 seconds, and looking inside for Taylor, and she's just going to overthrow it. It'll be a turnover. That'll be number 13 of the evening against Riverton. 11 seconds left. Can South do anything with it? Will be the big question, especially against this pressure D. And looking to get it down court, they do. Long three on the way. Good. Right as the horn goes off by Brennan. She now has 3 in this quarter. and it is 46-28. That'll be our score as we go into the fourth quarter. Riverton up by 18. We'll be right back on WYO Today 93.9 KTAK.
Proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
And welcome back. Again, the Bobcats of Thermopolis lose to the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. Two teams we broadcast, number 1 versus number 2, and it played out like a 1 versus 2. Going to overtime, Wyoming Indian wins at home by 3. For those paying attention to this game who are just kind of curious, I wonder what's happening. Ole Miss has taken the lead over Miami 27-24, 3:13 to play in the fourth. Quarter here will start with the basketball for South. South driving down to the corner, now has to dish it, and it's going to be a turnover, but there's going to be a hold. I don't think on Leesburg. I don't think she held. I think they're going to get Vosica. Yep, that's who they're going to get. That'll be her first. Team first of the quarter. And now we've got all sorts of issues of who's going to inbound the ball or whatnot. For South, looking to get in. They do into the paint, put up by Pushkar, and it's deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the South Lady Bison. Why is the clock moving? It's not a 40-point game. This is not the first clock issue we've had here today with them leaving clocks running and whatnot. I'll pay a little bit better of attention, okay? Because now we're going to say here, it was not just the clock, it was the shot clock as well. So we'll adjust that even with a 20-point lead. And I don't know how we have a 20-point lead. We have not scored. And this is 46. Okay. We'll add it on here. 22 plus 14 is 36. Yeah, the score is wrong. So inbound is to number 35. She puts it up and good. That's Jackson, her first action of the day for South. And quickly into the front court. Mathill trying to put it up, partially blocked, gets it away with it, gets it to Leesburg, and Leesburg's going to travel. I understand what she was trying to do. But this, okay, now I'm convinced I'm right here. I thought earlier, I've gotten the score off, but it read 46-28 at the end of the third. And it was their ball. We have not touched the ball till that play right there, and we haven't scored in this quarter. And somehow it has gotten up there, and we're going to get a held ball. Good effort by Timbry Mathill. It will go over to Riverton. You just cannot, around Mathill, Vosick, and Leesburg, you better have that ball dribbled tight. You better know exactly what you're trying to do because they have active hands, and they're going to get their hands on it and at least tie it up. Possession error now, go back over to the South Bison, looking inside for Vosica, out to Leesburg for three. No good, left good bit short, hit front iron. And they're going to throw it. They're going to try a long throw. It's going to be intercepted by Vosica again. By Leesburg again. Goes to Tyra, now to Mathill. Mathill dribbling in the right, hands it to Vosica. Vosica to Leesburg. Leesburg top of the key, now going to the left for Taylor. Driving in, gets stuck. She needs some help. Nice pass to Leesburg. Leesburg with the floater up and good. And quite honestly, that should be point number 48. but it's now back out to 20-point lead. Okay. But, okay, nonetheless, score officially right now is 50. So somewhere I'm missing 2 points or I'm right. So it doesn't really matter. Riverton up big, 20-point lead, 6:38 to play. Inbounded by South. South trying to beat the pressure, and Riverton kind of fade back a little bit. Oh, and then they'll throw the pass right to Taylor Leesburg. Leesburg to Vosika. Vosika puts it up, no good. Rebound by Mathil. She puts up, and she is fouled. Timbry will go to the line looking for point number 8 and 9. First foul of the quarter. This one is against a push car. That's her third. Team first. Timbry Mathil to the line. She's shot one, made one today, or this evening. And that one is up and good. Extending the lead out to 21. Mathil with the second one on the way. Too hard and to the left. No good. Rebound by South. 6:20 to play. Into the front court comes South, looking to drive in, and they're going to lose control of it yet again. Stolen away. Long outlet to Vosika. She puts it up good. Vosika now with 24. And the lead is 23, largest of the evening. Trying to break, and they're going to get a hold against, I think, Taylor Leesburg. No, before the foul, there was a timeout. It'll be a full one. This one is going to be by the South Lady Bison. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on KTAK and WIO Today.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
And welcome back. Inbound pending by the South Lady Bison. They trail by 23 to your Lady Wolverines, who played a pretty darn good game. Had some offensive moments, but defense has been absolutely on point. And early in the first quarter, it's what this team has the potential to do. South able to break the press really easily, but gets it up, no good. And this one blocked. Nope, we're going to have a foul. Could go against Taylor or Vosika. Let's see who the referee, who would like 6'4", nails him with. It looks like he's going to get Carson with it. It'll be her second, team second of the quarter. Going to the line will be Johnson. She has 2 points on the day, none in the second half, and she has not been to the free throw line. First one on the way, rims out, no good. Starting to see what coach wants to do with his bench in a little bit here, as we have 5:39 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, second one on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound will fall to Timbry Mathil. She has it swiped away for a second and almost swiped away again on the pass to Leesburg, but Leesburg able to break through, gets up to Taylor. Taylor from 15, no good, fighting for the rebound. South comes away with it. South, long pass, gets partially deflected, but it does fall to South. They get Johnson. Johnson drives in, puts it up and good. Long pass by Riverton, goes to Tyra. Mathil hits the deck as she was going for it. Tyra up top to Leesburg. Leesburg inside to Vosika, puts it up. Not the greatest attempt in the world. And she put it up one-handed. Great pass, though, and that's what you want to do is feed Vosika underneath. On the ensuing break, McClory's going to get fouled by Lexi Taylor. That'll be her third, team third. Last thing you're doing if you're Riverton, you don't want to extend it. So Tyra will come out for Aspen Gordon. Taylor will come out for Kimber Mathill. We'll see her first, I do believe her first action of this evening contest. Comes with 4:53 left in the fourth quarter. Looking to inbound will be Brennan. Brennan to 33. Now they're going to swing it around. Leesburg steps in front of it. Great little job of popping it up when she realized she couldn't get to it except for one hand, and she tapped it to Kimber Mathill. Now back to Leesburg. Leesburg to Timbry Mathill. Mathill to Vosika. Vosika from 8. Good. Vosika now with 26. 56 to 32. 4:27 or 55, excuse me. 55 to 32. Into the front court for South. South going to the left wing, looking inside. They throw it right to Aspen Gordon. That is 27 turnovers now on the day. So they're right at their average. Leesburg looking to drive in, gets pushed out into the corner, goes underneath for Mathill. Mathill puts it up, no good. And Mathill steals it right back. So there you go. There's 28 now. And Mathill is going to get fouled by number 2. That is, actually, that's number 21. Excuse me, that's Brennan. That'll be her second. Team second of the quarter. Taylor will come in for Leesburg now with 3:52 to go. Lead is 23, 55-32. Inbound by Mathill to Taylor. Taylor looking for Vosika back. Vosika was cutting up towards the free throw line, so it went behind her. That'll be turnover number 14. Nope, that'll be turnover number 15, actually, against Riverton. Inbound, Riverton's going to press all game. It's what they do. Lexi Taylor with the steal. Gets inside to Aspen Gordon, puts it up, and good. Aspen Gordon now with 4 points on the day. 3:35 to go, 57-32. Pushkar, and she's going to step on the line and go out of bounds. She needed to go more into Lexi Taylor, force that contact. Lexi Taylor's moving. They're probably going to get the foul, even though she has the right to the space, but they're just kind of letting them, and they're letting them play physical. They're just not letting it go overboard, and so Taylor just kind of guides her out of bounds for the turnover. Taylor with it now, gets it to Timbry Mathill. Mathill loses it and has to just let it go because it's been a palming violation. Probably should have taken the violation as it'll lead to a fast break. No, it won't, as Mathill and Taylor get back and force South to set up the half-court offense with 3 minutes now left in this contest. Going to the right, Kimber Mathill trying to get the steal. Awkward either pass or 3 put up. Not sure. They missed both that and the rebound attempt. Aspen Gordon comes away with it, and they'll say it is a possession arrow ball. That will go over to the South Bison with 2:47 to play. And Van Fleet now, Cairo Sheltza, make sure I pronounce Sheltza, yes, are coming in. Friend with my daughter Cassie, I want to make sure I get her name right because I butchered it once last year. Coming into the game, 1-3-1 zone with a little bit of a matchup thrown in. They try and get it in, and Kimber Mathill able to deflect it out of bounds. It'll remain with South, but good active hands by the younger of the Mathill sisters. Inbounded by South. You get a Pushkar with a runner up and good. (57-34) to Kimber Mathill. She wants a 3. She nails it. And that elicits a lot of excitement from the bench. She shot a couple of them. I think that might be her first of the season hit. Trying to trap, like 4 people trying to trap. That's not how it's written up. But unfortunately for South, unable to take advantage of it. And Aspen Gordon able to force the turnover. It's going to go out of bounds, later deflected, but it'll stay with Riverton with 2:14 to play. It looks like Mississippi and Miami might be headed overtime. 31 seconds left in the fourth. Miami has first and goal at the Mississippi 8. Mississippi's got to stop them or hold them to a field goal. Sheltza to Weber. Weber over to Gordon on the wing. Gordon looking to drive in. Does so, gets out to Cairo. Sheltza with a nice little move, but leaves it short. Rebound is tied up, and in this one, I think I forgot to change possession error. Should say with Riverton. It will. 26-point lead. Looking to inbound it. They get it to Cairo. She puts it up. No good, but she's fouled. Starters getting excited about it, wanting her to get some points. They even made the refs kind of laugh about it. Just kind of smile. Foul is against number 33. That is, we think, Mateo. That is her fourth. First one, air ball. Ugh. That is the team fourth as well. So Riverton will be in the bonus next foul. Come on, Sheltza. Second one, air ball. So you've got Weber, Van Fleet, Midran, Kimber Mathill, and Cairo Sheltza in the game with a minute 50. Lead is 26. South into the front court. Looking to go right. South on the wing. Shakes it loose. Push car for three. Good. Sheltza into the front court, crosses over Mathill. Mathill, three on the way, no good. Fighting for the rebound. South comes away with it. Now we go to the ground, and it's going to be a possession error. It'll go over to the South Bison, who trail 60-37. Minute 19 to play. With 18 seconds left, Miami has scored a touchdown. Extra point pending, 30-27. Give you a little bit of scores around the league, so to speak. Of course, tomorrow we will be on at 6 and 7:30 against Central at Central. Ought to be a raucous atmosphere. Gonna swing it around, try a three, no good. And it's gonna go off the head of Kimber Mathill and then deflect off of a South player and out of bounds. It'll be Riverton basketball with 59 seconds left. Brought over the timeline by Taryn Weber. She'll look to drive, gets it to Mathill. Mathill's going to walk. Sixteenth turnover of the day against Riverton. Inbound is to Johnson. Johnson trying to go right, looking inside, is going to throw it away. Taryn Weber comes away with it. With 34 seconds to play, Weber trying to come over the timeline, and all sorts of fouling going on, but they've been letting them go. They get it to Van Fleet. Van Fleet splits the difference, and it goes up and over her shoulder. She tried to duck under, and that didn't work. 19 seconds left. South comes away with it. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson looking inside and throws away. Apropos, their last ball would be a turnover. It will be tied up then, but it will possession over favor of Riverton. So it would go over, but I'm guessing they're going to just milk the clock for the rest of these 10 seconds. 5 seconds left as Cairo brings it over midcourt. Goes to Van Fleet into Weber. Up and no good. Weber trying a little backdoor cut. And that is your final, 60-30 in favor of Riverton. or 60-37, excuse me, in favor of Riverton. They win by 23. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show here on WYO Today.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show. We're joined by Coach Mike Bosner. Looked a lot like the Kimmer game. Looked like that was the game plan. Got out, the aggressive defense started out, and the fast break points just working it to the sophomore underneath on the low block. Was that the intended point?
Well, you know, we've been working on that transition basketball all the last week and a half or 2 weeks, right? And so, yeah, that was something that we work on. You see, we're looking for it. With Timbry running the floor and with Osika running the floor, they're pretty quick, and we can throw hard passes to them and they'll catch them.
And, you know, defensively, that's how you're going to win basketball games is aggressiveness. You force them over their average, which they were averaging 28 turnovers a game. You force them into 29.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
And the 1-3-1 matchup type thing, where's that come from? You don't see a lot of 1-3-1 matchups.
Well, that's why I do it. Right? Because teams haven't played that in a long time, right? They don't know what to do against it. It's hard. It's hard.
I referenced Jim Boeheim, but that's just the matchup part. I mean, he was always the 2-3 guy.
And we haven't even threw the matchup in yet.
So
we've been working on it.
I've noticed that Van Fleet getting a little more playing time here. I'm sure it's earned in practice. What can you say about her?
Yeah, you know what? Adri, she works her tail off, right? At the JV level, she's proved herself that she can play with us at the varsity level, and we've been finding time for her. We really like her. We like her energy. And you know what? She's a great bench person, and that's you know, when I look at the bench and I see girls doing what they're doing, screaming, clapping, doing their part, I'll find time for them.
Well, there you go. Tell me a little bit about what Timbry Mathill means to this team. She gets a lot of stats that really aren't book kept.
Right.
A lot of deflections. She overplays the passing lane. Her and Taylor Leesburg about as good as anybody. Is that by design? But you know that is by design. That's your defense.
It is.
At the same point in time, you know, defense 100% effort, and a lot of kids think they give 100%, especially to just get the deflection, because that usually means you're hitting the ground, things of that nature. Talk a little bit about what some of those seniors mean to you as far as that goes.
Well, let me tell you, you know, Timbry's such a great defensive player in soccer. She knows how to get it, right?
Yes, she does.
Gosh dang it, that 1-3-1, that top person, that is the hardest position to play. And she finds ways to get it done. I mean, I congratulate her every single game because that girl works her tail off, right? She gets deflections. She pushes the offensive girls to the corners like they're supposed to, right? And then you got Tatum coming up. She's finally starting to want to get that aggressive play back, right? That knee has really caused her a lot. I thought she played really good here. This morning we didn't play very well. I go back to that game and I think to myself, how could we play so bad, right? But it's nice to be able to return and play a second game and play as good as we did. I'm proud of them.
And one of the things you do and you guys do that's unique, and to me it takes a special level of player dedicated to defense, just all 5 of them, is, usually the way to beat a press is, well, don't let them score, and they'll fade back out of it. You press after misses.
Yes.
Especially with Mathil and Leesburg, those 2 in particular. How does that transition work? Because you've got to be Johnny on the spot, so to speak, as a player to go after a miss. Of course, the other team's not expecting it after a miss, but you forced like 7 turnovers after misses by you in the backcourt.
Right. Well, that just shows you that they've got some basketball sense, right? They got a nose for the ball, both Timbry and Leesburg. I mean, they are so smart at times, right? They're looking for the guards. They're looking to see, where's that point guard at? Where's she going to take the ball out at? And they're just there. They're in the right place at the right time all the time. Right? That's just smart basketball.
Absolutely. And just close things up, because I know you want to get some food in the girls, because this is weird timing.
Yeah, it is.
Of course, we don't play till 6 o'clock tomorrow night,
which
so
is
we got
good.
that. We heard from Max today asking us to be out on a couple different days, but I'm leaving the announcement to you. Talon Leesburg going to play at the next level at...
you're fronting me on that one. She's playing at an NAIA school there in Billings.
I was about to say, I've got it in my email. I know she's signed, I think, on the 16th.
Yes.
We'll have someone out there to cover it. Unfortunately, I'm headed to Wyoming Press Association on the same day. But congratulations to her on moving out to the next level.
Absolutely.
And congratulations on your win. How do you turn tonight's success into tomorrow night's success?
Well, see, we practiced all for the last week and a half for what we did here, the way we played. That was not who we played, right? A 5-hour drive, 5.5-hour drive, and then getting off the bus. We had 1 hour to get ready, and my girls weren't ready. They just weren't ready to play, right? And so this is why we did all the work we done for the last 2.5 weeks showed tonight. Now, they weren't that good of a team. I get it, but you'll see that again tomorrow night. I mean, because that's who we are.
Well, and it's what you did at Rock Springs, and it turned that success from the Flaming Gorge here. Nice to get a win. It's always a tough opener here,
It is.
Unless you get lucky enough where you can come the night before type thing or something like that.
Yeah, we needed to do that. But
now you get a little of a break. How do you keep the girls focused with such a long break tomorrow?
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do what we always do. I'm gonna let them sleep in a little bit, and then we're gonna go to breakfast, and we might go to the mall, and we may walk around the mall a little bit and get a little bit of exercise. I'll have them back in the room by 1 o'clock, 1:30, and then they're going to get off their feet and rest, and then we're going to come to the gym. Yeah.
All right, well, we want to thank Coach Bozer for joining us. We'll be right back to wrap things up on the Clicker Ticket Post Game Show on 939 KTAK.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
And welcome back here to the postgame show, Clicker Ticket postgame show. We're going to wrap things up here relatively quickly. We're going to go to our Papa Murphy's player of the game. Of course, that's going to be Carson Vosick, who ends up with, I do believe, a career high of 26. So congratulations to her on Papa Murphy's player of the game. And our Gatorade Good Sport, of course, I give that one out for effort. That one's going to, and it's been kind of a recurring theme at times, to Timbry Mathil. Just leads, as you heard Coach say, that's enough to give her that. She finishes with 8, tied for second best with Talon Leesburg. Lexi Taylor finishes with 7. Aspen Gordon with 4, Kimber Mathill with 3, and Tatum Tyra with 2. They also finished with only 16 turnovers while causing like 21. So we want to thank everybody for joining us. It's been a long day, 4 games, 2 trips, but only 2 locations because we came back. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, it will be at the raucous Cheyenne Central High School, as it will be the Indians versus the Wolverines. Girls start at 6, boys at 7:30 are the tip-offs. Look for the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show to start about 5:45 tomorrow here on 93.9 KTAK. Want to thank Leanne Sanderson back at the mothership for keeping us on air, and we'll see you tomorrow here on WYO Today.
Your altitude.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best, from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference.